there's more in the moment than meets the eye. Well, fear and guilt, anxiety, all these emotions are gifts that keep on giving. And I use alcohol to try to placate. I try to, limit the amount I drink. But alcoholism follows me wherever I go. And it's kind of like a sickness unto death. It can't be beat. When I go to AA meetings and I try to, I go to have a drink right after a meeting, and it's like I'm trapped in a dualism between two worlds.
Yes.
Um, so I'm trying to find a way.
Okay.
How do I beat that?
I got it. Two things. First, I'll give you the big picture, then I'm going to describe to you. Because I look, the pain is evident. And I don't know if this means anything to you, but I can tell you before you spoke that I knew that alcoholism is a problem. The way that you beat this sickness unto death is by consciously dying to the sickness. You can't kill the eye that likes to drink. The more you think and look at your life through that eye, the more compulsive, the more obsessive is the need to take the drink to escape the pain that that eye is. Stay with me. The way that I die, meaning the way that I die to this addiction, because Paul, yours happens to be alcohol. Other people, it's food. Other people, it's distraction at any cost. Other people, it's rushing to bring an end to something that will never be reached, which is their pain and anxiety. So I have to understand, which I think from what you said that you do, I am, for all intents and purposes, between a rock and a hard place. The rock happens to be the fact that I'm addicted to alcohol. The hard place is that I know I needn't and mustn't continue to do that because it is a sickness unto death. But what you can't see, but you will if you're willing to, Dean, is that the real sickness is that I live from something in me that is afraid of my pain. I'm afraid of these thoughts that visit me because they always bring pain with them. They always bring a sense of doubt or worry or feeling inadequate. Every last one of those eyes, every last one of those thoughts, and nothing but those eyes are nothing but thoughts connected to a body of associations in the past. And I must get to the point where I am more interested in seeing that there's more to this moment than meets the eye pain, the pain of eye. Let's do that. I just know the pain of eye. I leave the AA meeting. I'm full of resistance. I may have just sat there and lied full on to people. I may have known that I was lying, being a fake, a phony, because something's in me saying, yeah, let's get through this meeting so we can have a drink. Any one of 100,000 things like that, Dean. And suddenly there's this eye, there is pain. I want you to start equating the pain that pushes you to the shame, to the drinking and the regret. I want you to start recognizing I need to understand a little bit more about this, about Dean. Not what somebody else says, not from a book I've read, not even from the 12-step, all that business. I have to throw it all out. You have to throw it all out. Everything you think you know, you have to throw out. And you throw it out for the sake of one thing, and that is, what can I learn about this pain I? What can I learn about this part of me that suddenly feels this fear? What can I learn about this part of me that feels so anxious? I don't want to go home. I've got nothing to go home to. I don't want to look at that same floor. I don't want to. You need to understand this I don't want to part, Dean. And here's how you do it. You don't try to destroy it. You don't try to slay the dragon. All that's nonsense. You just, as best you can, as long as you can, bear the awareness of what you see about Dean in that moment. That's it. If it's just for 3 seconds longer, something says, let's go have a drink, you know that you're not going to just go have a drink. You want to see the part of you that just talked to you. And if you'll try to do that, you'll see there's pain there. Not the pleasure of escaping, but there's a suffering inherent every time that particular I appears in me. And I want to know something about that I. I'm not going to be that I. And if you'll do that, just the smallest step at a time, Dean, you will gain insight into this problem that seems to have no solution. It has no solution because the problem keeps trying to solve itself with its promises. You take any of those steps, and with God as my witness, and God is my witness, God will see to it that you gain insight into this condition. And the more insight you gain, the freer you will be from that little I that's always telling you all there is what you see, and that's all you can do. You have to go through it, Dean. You stay close, and you go through it.